with you here this evening. I just want to first and foremost say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for taking some time out of your evening or your day, depending upon when you are watching this video, to listen in to what I have to share about how growing a business with grace amidst a global crisis. This is the topic we're going to be discussing here this evening. I know so many of you have been reaching out to me, asking me a million questions. How do we continue to grow our business when all of this stuff is going on all over the world, all around us? And after dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of messages, emails, you name it, I thought it would be really, really helpful to just go live, share some thoughts, share some wisdom with you guys here. And so I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to view this video. If by chance you know anybody else in business who has a business, who's trying to figure out how to go about still sharing their business or their products or their services, and amidst all this going on, if they're kind of on the bubble, not too sure what exactly they should be doing, I would highly encourage that you share this broadcast with them. Feel free to do that right now. Let's get this out to as many folks as we possibly can. Again, I'm just honored to be here with you. I've got to throw a quick disclaimer out there. This is not a political video. This is nothing specifically in regards to what's going on and what you and your family are doing and the decisions you're making. That has nothing to do with that. My hope and prayer is that what I'm about to share is helpful. Is really, it really helps you open your mind, especially for those of you who have a business, who are working a business. I literally was just praying. I've got a ton of notes, and we're going to dig in here in just a sec. I've got a ton of notes, but I was literally just praying before I came on here live, and was just asking God to just even though I've got notes and I've got some stuff I want to share, to speak through me, to use me as a vessel, to share some wisdom with all those out there who are in business, and how, what it is I'm about to share could positively impact or inspire them. So again, thanks so much for being here. Again, the title, Growing a Business with Grace Amidst a Global Crisis. The question I keep getting asked is, Coach, should I or should I not be sharing about my products and business during this difficult time? And here's where I'm going to start. First, I would highly encourage each and every one of you, no matter what type of business, product, or service you are in or are a part of, that you approach everything, every action, every post you're making, every video you're creating with some grace. You see, I use that word in the title because I felt that it was so spot on, right? That everything we do, especially right now, should be done with grace. I want to first give my thoughts and prayers to all those who are currently being affected with what is going on. I've been praying diligently over the past several weeks, just because I had this feeling of something about to happen, and I want you guys to know that if this is affecting you in any way, shape, or form, that the friars are praying for you. Okay, you see, here's my humble opinion when it comes to those who are still working a business. Is now is the time for us, right? Because I'm a business owner. Now is the time. It's not me speaking to you. I'm saying us together. Now is the time for us to care more. Now is the time for us to love others and love on others more. Now is the time to serve more. Now is the time to give more. You see, just because you're in business, right, okay, doesn't mean you can't share your products, can't share your business. But here's what I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to be sensitive, but be willing to help. I want you to be a little bit more cognizant, be a little bit more sensitive about what's going on. Yes, but that shouldn't stop you from helping other folks. You see, sharing should you be sharing your products and business during this time? You may or may not agree with me on this one, but allow me to explain, okay? Should you or should you not be sharing your products and business at this given time, at this moment? My own humble opinion is absolutely 100%. But not the what I like to call the sleazy way that we are seeing the majority share their product, service, and business out there, especially online right now. You see, what I've seen the last couple of days, the last week or so specifically, it kind of makes me sick to my stomach. It kind of disgusts me, the low that people are willing to go to put their product and to put themselves up on a pedestal. Say amen if you agree with what I'm sharing so far. You see, the way that most have approached this to this point, I'm not a big fan of. You know what I'm saying? I've always preached that if you're sitting there on social media and bashing the people who have a job, yet you're trying to get them to join your business, right? I mean, that doesn't make sense. You're sitting here scolding the 9-to-5ers. You're sitting here downplaying and criticizing those who have a job, yet those are the very people that you're trying to, show your products and business to. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Another thing that we've seen a lot of is trying to capitalize off of the fear that is instilled in so many out there right now. And on the back end, you claiming that your product is magic and is gonna prevent illness and it's gonna do all this stuff. Don't do that. I mean, you literally have big names in magazines and news stations even now criticizing a lot of business owners for their sleazy tactics. This doesn't make you look good. This isn't going to help you get more business. This isn't going to help entrepreneurs as a whole, help others who are maybe not entrepreneur minded yet. This isn't going to attract them to be more attracted to what it is you might have your hands on or what you're a part of. Of course not. Capitalizing off of fear by claiming your product is magic. Please don't do this. Oh yeah, by the way, it's probably against compliance. So not only are you putting yourself in a vulnerable state, but you're putting your company in a vulnerable state. You're putting a profession in a vulnerable state. Here's a question I want you to ask yourself. What is going to inspire people to maybe want to purchase something from you? What is going to inspire people to maybe want to see what it is you do to work from home, to work using technology, whatever that might be? What's going to inspire them? I'll tell you what, here's 3 quick thoughts. It's not, number 1, it's not going to inspire people by making them feel smaller because they maybe don't have a business from home right now. It's not going to inspire people by making them feel, right, that they're not where you're at already. It's not by making them, feel bad. You're not going to inspire your audience by making them feel bad for buying stuff at Target or Walmart and not from you because you have similar products. That's not how you're going to win me over as a consumer and make me want to buy your products because you're sitting here scolding me that I'm over in line at Costco or Walmart or Target and I'm not buying your products and you have the same exact products. By you scolding me on social media, that doesn't make me want to buy from you more. Can I get another amen? Have you guys shared this broadcast out yet? Has this been helpful so far? We're going to get to some good stuff here in just a moment. But third, right? So it's not about making them feel smaller. It's not about making them feel bad for buying stuff from other places and not from you. And lastly, it's not about, throwing in little puns related to what's currently going on around the world. Here's what I want you to consider. Here's what I want you to think about. I was having this conversation with one of our clients today in Messenger, and we were just chatting about how both of us, like we've never seen this amount of people online consistently at a given time. How many of you guys are seeing this? Like you're looking at Messenger, or whatever, and you can see how many people are online, of your friends, of your followers. We're sitting there blown away by the numbers that we are seeing of the amount of people that are online right now. There are more people than ever at home right now, and the majority of these people are online. As a business owner, here's what I want you to ask yourself. How can we do better? How can we do better? Write that in the comment section. I want us to say this aloud together. Write that in the comment section. How can we, myself included, how can we do better during, amidst this global crisis? How can we, each and every one of us, how can we do better? Write that in the comment section, right? How can we do better? Write that down. I want to give you guys a few examples. But before I give you 3 examples, and then I'm going to finish up this video, so I want to keep this short, sweet, to the point, so that, those of you who are out there sharing this and getting this video into the hands of the people who are in business or building businesses online or whatever, right? Okay. I want to do my very best to try to keep this as short as possible, okay? The question we need to ask ourselves is, how can we do better? Now, I'm going to give you 3 simple thoughts of how you can make better posts, how you can make better videos. I want to give you a couple of examples. Yes, I want to help you. But I got a couple more bullet points I want to share before I give you those 3 things. The question is, how can we do better? How can we do better? Well, here's a couple of thoughts. I sure as heck hope you're taking some notes, because here's my first thought. How can we do better? Well, we need to be a professional. Do you understand that no matter what business you're in, right? You're doing your very best to build it, using online strategies or social media or whatever, right? Okay. Do you realize and understand that everything you post, everything you say, your name and reputation, the lifeblood of your business, is on the line? You realize that? Be a professional. Be a professional. Your name, your reputation, your business is on the line. My wife and I, we've been talking a lot about this. We've been fortunate and blessed to be able to work from home the last 7-8 years now. No, it hasn't always been easy. Yes, there's been lots of ups and downs. Yes, we probably work 60, 70, 80 hours a week. Wouldn't trade it for the world. But here's what I know for sure. Here's what I know for sure. Every single thing we do, we strive to be professional. Oh, does that mean we're perfect? Oh my gosh, no. We are so imperfect. We are so far from perfect. Oh my gosh. Right? Okay. It's not about being perfect. It's about understanding how to be professional. So my wife and I, we've been talking a lot, and especially today we were talking about something, and she brought up an incredible point. I want to give credit where credit is due. She said this to me. She said, do we see like Starbucks and Target and some of these other big name companies out there? Do we see these types of brands? Do we see these businesses out there making memes about toilet paper and hand sanitizer? It's a valid question, isn't it? For some of you, you just got a lump in your throat because you've been posting a bunch of nonsense the last couple of days. You're feeding into all the nonsense that's going on around you. You couldn't help yourself. And over the course of the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months, when business doesn't go as you'd like, I'm going to say, do you remember when you chose to not act like a professional? Now, you might agree with me, you might not, but Coach Fryer, it's just for fun. It's just for kicks. Some of you guys are just trying to leverage it just to get some more likes and shares on your post. I get it. I got a pretty good understanding of how this social media thing works, but is it worth Is it worth what's probably going to transpire over the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months for your business? I don't think so. You see, brands like Starbucks and Target or whatever, right? These are just a couple of whatever. There's probably tons of them out there, right? But they are so laser focused on their brand. They are so laser focused on helping and serving their audience, their customers, their consumers, and not getting all caught up in the antics. Again, some of you might agree with me. Some of you probably maybe just clicked off my video because you think that, this guy's off his rocker. I just speak the truth. I'm just bringing you transparency because apparently nobody else in your business is telling you this. Hi, Coach Fryer here, helping and serving entrepreneurs across the world for I don't know how many years now on how to make a bigger impact, not only in their own life, but in their family's life, in their community's life, in their state, in their country, around the world. How to make a positive difference, positive impact in the life of another human being. Oh my goodness. And we're over here, getting caught up in all the antics. Here's one other thought to consider. You consider yourself a professional. You consider yourself a business owner. You consider yourself someone who's fortunate and blessed to be able to work from home or in the means of your own time or whatever, right? But here's what I want you to understand. If I'm sitting here watching you post about, TP and sanitizer memes all over the place, here's what I can guarantee you. Is that as one of your friends, as one of your followers on social media, I ain't taking you serious about whatever business you're growing. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I assure you that the majority of you watching this video just had a mind-blowing moment, a mind-blowing emoji. Drop me a mind-blowing emoji in the comment section if that makes sense. You're over here posting about this and ha 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 and this and that. I'm not taking you serious as someone I want to be in business with. And unfortunately, if your business struggles the next several months, I'm going to sit here and again say, let's go back in time. Let's go back and look at your timeline of the last several weeks, the last couple of months when you were just having fun, goofing around. You weren't a professional. Don't expect me to take you serious. That's all I'm saying. You might agree to disagree. I still love you. I still love you. Just speaking transparency. Let's get into these 3 ways on how I feel you could go out there and share your products, your service, your business with folks and not get caught up in all the stuff. Number 1, write this down. 3 different things I want to share with you. 3 different ways you can go out there and promote your product, your service, your business. Of course you should. Coach Fryer, should I or should I not be still going out there and promoting myself? 100% yes. But be a professional. A lot of you know I'm a big fan of providing value and positivity and helping and serving and lifting people up and empowering them and creating curiosity. Number one, write this down. What should you be focusing on? Number one, write this down. Educate. You should be focused on educating. Listen, if I were you, when it comes to any product or business related post on social media, do not talk about, allude to, mention what's going on right now. The virus, this, that. Do not exclude it from your vocabulary. Do not combine product post in what's happening. Do not combine business posts in what's happening. This is going to actually turn more people away from you than it is attracting them to you. Listen, I know your products are great, but telling everybody how amazing your products are and they should be buying them from you, not from Walmart, that's not going to convince them to actually buy from you. You need to understand this. They're worried about the safety of their family and in the lines at Costco, and they've got all this other stuff going on in their mind. And over here, you're telling them that what they're doing is dumb and they need to buy products from you. I don't know about you. Listen, I'm in your corner. I want you to sell more of your products, but that's not the right approach. Do not combine. Listen, the people out there, they have problems. I get it. And, you have an opportunity. You have some products. You have a business. I get it. You have a potential solution. I get it. But take this moment, take this opportunity to be a shining light in the form of education. If you will educate, they will come, right? Kind of like the Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. If you educate, they will come. They're going to start seeing you as someone who's thoughtful, who's resourceful, who's actually genuinely, humbly wanting to help. Not someone who's just trying to sit there and hawk and sell something upon them. Make sense? Number one, educate. Number two, don't focus on the overall hysteria and fear mongering and the negativity or even poking a little bit of fun. Be mindful of what the heck you are posting. I'm just curious. How many of those types of posts have you seen me make? I'm just curious. In the comments below, put the number. How many of those types of posts have you seen Coach Fryer make? Now, am I sitting here saying I'm better than you? 100% not. I'm here leading, educating, serving, reminding you that I'm doing my very best to lead by example every day, all day, for the last 12 plus years. I'm here. Not to say my way is best, not to say that you have to do what I do, not to say that you need to listen to everything that I say, not to say that I'm perfect, because I'm so far from that. But you know what? I know I got a lot of folks that look up to me. I know a lot of folks who admire myself and my wife. I know a lot of folks out there who seek us for wisdom, for guidance. And what I'm committing to is to lead by example. And I'm going to continue to lead by example. My wife and I have thought about probably 50 to 100 different types of content, whether they're posts or videos of things that, we probably intend on sharing over the course of the next few weeks, because they align with us, our brand, our business, and we know that it's going to, number one, first and foremost, help, serve, educate, inspire, empower, uplift the folks who choose to see it. It's time for you to make a decision. Are you going to take the higher road and get rid of this keyboard courage of, oh, I'm just sharing this because I saw someone else share this and I thought it was good. So I thought I'd share it so I could get a few likes and comments and shares, because nobody ever comments and shares my stuff. So, my leader did it, or this person did it, this person did it. I mean, go ahead. It's your reputation on the line. Your business may be the one to suffer. Stop focusing on the hysteria and the fear and the negativity and trying to poke fun. To me, it's only orchestrating an even bigger mess. Just my opinion. Again, you may agree, you may not agree. My third and final tip before we finish up. Number one was educate. Number two, stop focusing on the hysteria, the fear mongering, the negativity, all that stuff, right? And number three, you really want to learn or figure out how to attract more people to you, to actually want to buy your products. You want to learn how to actually attract more people to you, to want to even consider starting a business and be able to work from home like you do. Do you even want people to consider that, or do you want them to wipe it off the face of the planet and not even give you a chance to share? I want you to have an opportunity to share. Number three, here's what you need to do. You need to, number three, be a beacon of hope. You need to be a beacon of hope during this global crisis. Are you going to stand with us and choose to be a beacon of hope? Or are you going to fall victim to all the nonsense around you? Listen, you have a business to build. I understand there's mass chaos going on all over the place. I don't want your business to take a hit. My good buddy Rob was sharing in a video he did yesterday about how, back in 2008 was a very, very difficult time. How much success was created from that, from those who made the decision to take advantage of this opportunity to help, to serve, to lead, to set a positive example. They may not be looking tonight or tomorrow or next week for a business opportunity, because they're too busy focused on how their family's going to eat, how they're gonna collect their next paycheck if they get sent home and can't go to work. They've got other things they're thinking about. But I promise you this, in the coming weeks, in the coming months, those same people, if you act like a professional, they're going to start reaching out to you, asking you questions, curious as to what it is you're up to. You see, people out there are hurting right now, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually. How can you be a beacon of hope for them? I want to challenge each and every one of you to be a shining example for those who may not think like us yet, the entrepreneur minded. I want you to do your very best. I want you to commit to me right now in the comments. Just say me in the comments. If you're going to commit with me, just commit to being a light, commit to being a shining example for those who may not think like us yet. That, my friend, is how you're going to attract more people to actually want to buy your products. That's how you're going to actually attract more people to want to look into joining you in business. Shed love. Shine light. And be an encouragement. My hope and prayer is this was helpful. It was impactful. It was inspiring. It was educational. It gave me the goosebumps at some point or another. If it did any of those things, then I feel I did my job. Thank you so much for taking the last 30 minutes to hang out with me. My hope and prayer is that this was helpful, that you took away some notes, that it made sense. God bless each and every single one of you. My friends, let's prepare to make an impact. God bless you.